In this problem, we have water with a specific heat of 4,186 joules per kilogram degree Celsius. This means that for every kilogram of water you raise 1 degree Celsius, you will need 4,186 joules of heat. The water has a mass of 0.695 kilograms. The temperature of the water is 24.4 degrees Celsius right before a steel bolt is dropped into the water. The steel bolt has a specific heat of 460 joules per kilogram degree Celsius. It has a mass of 0.061 kilograms. The steel bolt will be placed in the oven for a little under an hour at 135 degrees Celsius. So we will assume that the temperature is 135 degrees Celsius before being dropped in the water. We want to find out what the temperature of the water is after the steel bolt is placed in the water. We will also be calculating out the experimental error for this problem. So the equation for Q of the substance, which Q means heat, is the C, or specific heat of the substance, times the M, or mass of the substance, times the T, or temperature change. Being that the energy is conserved, the total heat energy gain of the water plus the total heat energy loss of the steel bolt must equal 0. We want to solve for the final temperature, so we can see that the final temperature is common between the water and the bolt. This means we can factor out the final temperature and multiply the final temperature times the specific heat of water times the mass of water plus the specific heat of steel times the mass of steel. We can also take the specific weight times the mass times the initial temperature of the water and the steel and add it to the other side of the equation. Now, to get the final temperature by itself, we can divide both sides by the specific heat of water times the mass of water plus the specific heat of steel times the mass of steel. Now we can plug in all of our divins. After pressing the enter key on our calculator, we get a theoretical temperature final of 25.457 degrees Celsius. Going back to our experiment, after letting the water and the bolt sit for about 5 minutes, the temperature reached an equilibrium of about 25.2 degrees Celsius. Plugging in these numbers into the experimental error formula, we get an experimental error of 0.086%. I used degrees Kelvin in this calculation. That concludes this video. Hopefully I've earned a like, share, or subscription. If you enjoyed this video, you may enjoy one of these videos as well. Thank you for watching.